Please tell us about our first contestant, Salty Dalton.
She's a 34B, 2434, born in Hawaii, now growing up in North Carolina. She's single, and the craziest place she's ever had sex was in a laundromat. Say hello to Meggan.
More quarters. Meggan.
Hello, sexy mama.
Smells like dryer sheets. I like that. Hey, Meggan.
Hey, cutie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Great.
Hey, I didn't realize. Now, Meggan, you travel around the country. Is this true with PETA?
I do.
And you do these naked demonstrations?
I do. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we've featured a lot of these things in Good Naked, Bad Naked. The things that Vermont, they always have. It seems like a lot of these hippie towns. Like, you did one in Vermont, right?
In Vermont, yes, I did.
What was that for?
It was an anti-fur demonstration. Ironically, it was PETA's very first full nude demo. We were full Monty.
Now,
That's awesome.
Do they recommend you shave your puss for that? Because it would be a conflict of interest if
To
you're
have
there,
hair,
bad-mouthing people with fur, and then you have a big bush, right?
Right. Well, they don't have an official policy on that, but I've never seen another activist of PETA that was not shaven anyway, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Did you know that Playmate of the Year Jade Nicole and Joe Garcia, Cybergirl of the Year, recently did a PETA event where they served vegan hot dogs?
Yes, they did a great job.
Oh, were you with them for this?
I was not, but I've seen video and pictures and stuff.
Oh, awesome.
The pictures of them eating the hot dogs.
Oh, I haven't seen those pictures.
Well, could you find
I've seen
someone and get
pictures
them
of
to
me
me?
eating the hot dog.
I think vegan hot dogs are good.
They are good.
If anyone ever put a vegan hot dog on my grill, I would throw them off my roof.
You probably wouldn't even know.
I guarantee you I
Yeah,
didn't know.
absolutely.
People say this all the
I think
time.
they're so good.
This is and I'm not nothing. You're a vegetarian, I take it?
I'm a vegan.
You're a vegan. So we should not bring in this milk that we bought for you.
Might not be a good idea.
Okay. Bring back the milk, Sarah. Do you have the receipt?
Have you always been a vegan?
I've been a vegan for about 5 years.
Now, Manchild has some would argue, an unhealthy fascination with horses. As a vegan,
really?
does that bother you if he wants to use his mouth on a horse?
I think that would bother most people, no?
Yeah, no, it bothers me very much. Manchild, for some reason, is into it, though.
Wow.
He thinks that a horse with the name of Candy or Sugar is asking for it because it's got
I
a
see.
sexy name.
Oh, well, it
You
is
don't-
a sexy name.
You don't
but-
agree with that, though, do you?
She agrees
it's
with
a little
me.
weird.
She does not agree with you.
She
No one-
agrees.
The name
She
is
said
nice,
it's a
but
sexy name.
No one agrees with you.
She would do a horse too.
When you go to these PETA rallies and you're totally naked, and there's people walking by, some of them are protesting you, right, for being naked.
We have had some anti-protesters show up, but it's funny because they're
Anti-protester protesters.
Yeah, they're all really overweight, unattractive, and they stay for 5 minutes.
Yeah, because
no one's looking at them. They're looking at the naked girls.
Sure.
Right, so
how do you not get arrested during a naked protest? Or do you get arrested?
the one in Vermont we did, there was like a big thing in CNN going on at the time where it was okay to be naked, and then there's all these gross older men doing it.
It was
but
this
they took
town
it
in
out
Vermont
beforehand.
where they had a law in the books that said you could be naked in public, right? This is
At the time, yes, they changed it after we went.
They've changed it.
Yes.
Why would they change it after a hot Playboy girl goes there?
I don't know. I guess it's okay if an old burly man does it, but not some hot chick.
Now,
so.
That's probably why they don't want to see any more old wang.
Were there naked men there as well when you were there naked?
Not when I was there, but
No,
after
PETA
we
does it
left, we
right.
saw a few. Yeah,
PETA does
they
like
check
all
it out
hot
before they go.
hot
Yeah,
sexy
that'd be
girl.
very hard if I was someone hired me to be in a naked protest and I'm around all these naked hot chicks. I don't know how it would keep from getting aroused.
Remember Monica, our Playboy model for Can a Bunny Make a Funny, was nude in a PETA protest as well.
Yeah. So if you were out to dinner with a dude, he takes you out on a date, and he eats a steak, would that be a deal breaker?
No, I mean,
Would you kiss him, tongue kiss him later in the night?
Well,
French him?
I mean, yeah, I would. Because I know some vegan friends that get offended, but for me, it's like, my tofu might offend them. So as
Tofu, I
we
find
can
very
agree-
offensive.
I love tofu.
I'm
We can
incredibly
agree to
offended by it.
disagree, you know what I mean? But, if a date eats meat with me personally, that's fine,
Mm-hmm.
because that's their choice, like it's my choice. I always have a preference, of course, of them not to, but I personally have never been with a vegetarian guy anyway.
Never.
So, never.
Because you know why? There's no such thing. They're called women, vegetarian guys. Now, have you ever tasted the sweet taste of bacon?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I grew up eating meat and everything.
How much do you miss that? Does a day go by you don't miss bacon?
No.
Really?
I've had really good vegan bacon.
Would you?
anyway.
Where's the
Yeah.
bacon flavored gum? Do we have the bacon flavored gum here?
I think it's down the hall. We can probably go.
Would
get
you
it.
try a piece of bacon flavored gum? There's no animals were injured in the making of this
If it
product.
was vegan, I would. I mean, I don't mind, the flavor.
Where is it down? Is it down at your desk?
No, it's gone.
Jeannie took it home.
Jeannie, God damn you!
Take it
And
home.
she peed on it.
Oh my! What's the point of that? Why would you do that, Jeannie?
Sharing it with friends. I bought
Remember that
as
barbecue
a
that
gift for Kevin.
she was going to have at
It
her
was
house? And we were invited to, but not
Wait,
invited.
Oh, break it out. You re-gifted my
He
gift.
did. He gave it to me like
Well,
it was my
Andrea,
gift.
it was
so
so
I thought
gross.
it was okay to take home.
I bought that for you,
I
Kevin,
know, it
because
was
I know you
gross.
love bacon.
I
and
love
thought
bacon,
you could
but-
chew it all day long.
No, it was it made me smell. I mean, it really made me smell like I was a piece of bacon. Which isn't an
What
awful.
you would like.
Oh, too bad we don't have that. Damn it. Dalty, what'd you bring for lunch today? I'm sure it stinks.
Chicken.
No,
Good
she won't-
chicken.
yeah, she won't eat that either, though.
No.
That's amazing. So, is there anything you miss?
Food wise?
Yeah.
No.
Nothing.
I can't.
No, because you can take a portobello mushroom and put it on the grill, and it
can.
cuts
You
just
You
like
can
a
make vegan
steak.
food very hot, yeah.
Really?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just awful.
So would that
so good.
turn you on if a man could cook that made you a veggie stir fry? That would get you all.
Oh, absolutely.
That would get you
I don't know
worked
what
up.
woman with a man cooking it doesn't turn them on.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean? So,
To me, prep cooking is foreplay. Ugh.
yeah, it's hot.
But you take it to the next level because there's a lot of girls out there that are vegetarians or vegans even. But for you to say, I'm going to take it so far that I'm going to go all around, I'm going to go on a PETA world tour where I'm going to go around and get naked at events. You ever throw paint? You ever done that?
I've never thrown paint. I've been body painted, but I've never thrown paint.
Never thrown paint on someone wearing a fur coat?
Yeah, it's not my style.
Because that's a balls. I mean, that's a very, regardless of if you agree with it or not, that's a probably what, a $10,000 coat. You're just going to throw a bucket of paint on it.
Yeah, I
It's a
guess.
real waste of paint.
Well, here's my thing. Like, if the animal's already dead and it's already been made into a coat, why even?
They've got an answer for this. This is PETA.
I know.
Right?
I want to know though. I'm not. I
it's-
don't
it's
wear
fine.
fur. I mean, I
It's
do have a
fine.
couple pieces.
Go ahead. What's the answer? Because I would think if you're going to throw paint on a
already
woman's
dead.
coat, she's going to say, "Well, now I got to go out and buy another fucking coat," and then they're going to have to kill
That's-
another.
that's
It
my
sounds
point,
to me like
yeah.
a vicious cycle.
Well, honestly, the people that have thrown paint have been PETA members, but it was not a PETA endorsed event.
Gotcha.
So it's not something that they tell their volunteers
It's
to do.
just the real
just-
extremists.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about eliminating the middleman and just throwing the paint directly on the animals?
on the animals, and what would that serve?
Well, just
Well, people can't make a coat out of it.
yeah, exactly. Animals. Who would make?
Oh, look,
who would make?
chinchella's red.
That's a
Can't make a
great-
coat out of that.
Yeah.
That's the solution right there,
Don't you think
Kevin.
that would solve a lot of problems if the PETA people just went right to the wild
Spray paint the animal.
and just start spray painting animals?
Yeah, it would be interesting, but I don't.
Because it's
think it
definitely
would
less
help.
painful than being skinned, right?
Why is this lynx yellow?
Don't know, but just Jeannie was probably near it, but don't paint it. That's for sure.
That's crazy.
Jeannie has been known to pee on lynxes before.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
And you I think we've maybe touched on this, but you like when you sleep, you just wear tube socks.
I have this weird sock fetish.
Mm-hmm.
It can be tube socks, short socks, just crazy designs. I don't know.
I don't want to
just-
call you a hypocrite, but
I
the
like
socks
that.
are made out of alligator.
No.
That would not be comfortable at all.
They are
Never will
alligator
wear it.
skin socks.
So, like, you don't have leather in your car?
I don't. And all my, hardcore lingerie, I'm more of a frilly girl, but the hardcore lingerie I do have is all pleather. There's actually websites
Pleather.
for vegan sex.
Vegan
and,
dominatrix wear.
And vegan pleather, yeah. There's,
Really?
It's
Awesome.
actually a cult market, actually.
A lot of people are into that vegan stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, into the dominatrix stuff myself, but I have a girlfriend who really is, and
She
she
loves
loves
it?
that. Yeah.
And so what will she use? A whip? It's a pleather whip?
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds different.
What if
Actually
you want
sounds
to use
less painful.
like a feather on your boyfriend?
Well, most of the feathers anyway are faux, so.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, a lot of them
know
are.
that?
Sometimes they're ostrich, but they're pretty easy to find.
So you're saying it would be inhumane to pluck the feather off the ostrich, so you will just bring the entire ostrich into the bedroom and rub that on the boyfriend?
Be a little kinky, right?
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, it's a nice treat for the ostriches. Now, do you feel like I feel about donkeys in Tijuana, where maybe they're not doing what they choose to do, but it's a pretty sweet gig
Getting blown?
if you're a donkey? I mean, let's just be honest for a second. You wouldn't protest a
Ew,
donkey.
that's
Would you
sick.
protest a donkey show?
To be quite honest, I'm not even certain what a donkey show is.
Manchild, come in here and demonstrate.
I don't even know what that means.
Salty, break it down.
Well, there's in theory places in Mexico where you can go that
In theory, and by in theory, pull out the ticket stubs, Dalty, from the wallet.
Do you want me to break it down?
sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, it's a live sex show with a donkey, and you watch.
So it's like bestiality towards a donkey.
Yes, it's a woman sucking and fucking.
Now, I don't condone this, and
I
I'm
don't-
not.
I think
I'm
it's
not.
foul.
I'm not aroused by it at all, and I'm shocked, to be completely honest, that that this goes on. However,
I'm not shocked.
if
it goes
you're
on. People
if
are
you're
freaks.
if you're a paid or if you're a animal that is being made to perform, and you can't be in favor of the circus or any of that, you got to hate all
No.
that stuff, right?
No.
At least if you're an animal that's getting
well fed, and it just kind of gets its
getting a
thing.
load off every once in a while,
Whack.
every night at 8 and 10.
I don't know. I just think it's unclassy. Like, I don't want
Yes.
to
Oh, I
contribute
agree.
my hard-earned dollars towards entertainment of that. I would rather, like, you could sex it up without having to use a donkey.
Good point.
Most definitely.
Good point. You're saying just
Well
use
said.
use a different chick.
Yeah, use a dude.
You can.
Yeah.
You can see,
I'd watch a live sex show of two people.
yeah, no kidding.
MegganAnderson.com is your website, and
is.
you do modeling on there too.
I do, and it's Meggan with 2 G's. It's kind of bizarre, but
Okay.
And any naked stuff?
not on my website. There's like lingerie and stuff, but nothing nude.
Nice.
Have you ever pleasured yourself with a vegetable?
Like a cucumber,
no.
carrot.
I've been naked with vegetables, but never like pleasured myself with
You've
them.
never, because you're so into this way of life, you would think that you would see a squash or
Banana.
something and just wonder what it felt like to sit on it.
Ooh, a gourd with all those little bumps all over it.
Nothing like, never been turned on by
No.
that.
Actually, there was a band Super Bowl ad that PETA did for the last Super Bowl. That
Yeah,
girls
I remember.
Do that.
Yes, and
Or
we saw
that's
it was banned, part of the ad, right?
Yeah,
They weren't allowed to
I
air
think
it.
the whole thing was banned, so I don't know.
Well-
but it's on Google, so.
Okay, so I had a steak last night for dinner, and you hate me because of that?
No.
You don't? Okay. You hate me for other reasons.
Like she said, it's a choice. She chooses not to eat meat. You choose
Yeah.
to.
Hold on one second. We'll hook you up. I want to thank beautiful Meggan for stopping by. Once again, Meggan, 2Gs Anderson. If you want to check out the website.com, Hef, take us out.
And away we go.
Playboy Radio.